Thank you very much for inviting me to talk about my new course that will be launching in fall 2023, entitled On the Border of Fairyland, Chesterton and London. So this course is about the relationship between G.K. Chesterton and London. It is about the love affair between an author and his city. Chesterton was endlessly fascinated, enthralled, enchanted, and inspired by London. Just as Chesterton used London as his inexhaustible inspiration, we are using London as both our classroom and our set text. This is not just a course about Chesterton's body of work. We are not dutifully going through the milestones of Chesterton's literary output week by week. Rather, our set texts are also the different areas, landmarks, locales, and nooks and crannies of London. St. Paul's Cathedral, the Palace of Westminster and Westminster Abbey, the Oldie Cheshire Cheese Pub, Russell Square, and Camden Hill are all as much our set texts as are Chesterton's The Napoleon of Notting Hill, The Man Who Was Thursday, and the Father Brown stories. Through Chesterton, this course will explore what it is to live in a city, to use Chesterton's phrase from The Napoleon of Notting Hill. And more particularly, we will be immersing ourselves in what Chesterton described as the poetry of London. We will be reading the human hieroglyphs of the city. We will be speaking to the souls of its streets. We will be learning to see London through Chesterton's eyes. We will be learning to see London fantastically, romantically, and poetically. Which is why this course has no fewer than 6 excursions. Nearly half of our lessons will take place outside of the traditional classroom and in the streets and the squares and among the churches and the palaces and the theaters and the libraries of London. Another strength of this course is in its exploration of archival material. The students will have unique access to the treasures of our collection. From the books that were once part of Chesterton's own library, their pages graced by doodles and annotations, to transcripts of his talks and his interviews, to his beautiful toy theater, to his intricately carved walking sticks. We are also very fortunate to have easy access to the British Library with its treasure trove of manuscript material, from early drafts of the Napoleon of Notting Hill to outlines of The Man Who Was Thursday to special American editions of the Father Brown stories. The final strength of this course is that it engages with Chesterton's afterlife, with the ways in which the author himself, not just his literature, features in popular fiction. So, if there is one thing that I hope students will take from this course, it is that Chesterton is not some preachy, fusty old Edwardian windbag that they need to slog through to fulfill a literature requirement. Rather, Chesterton is enormous fun, and it's really astonishing to discover just how much. He was a man who knew how to have a good time, who enjoyed a vast cask of sherry around the table with his mates in Albino on Fleet Street. A man of infinite imagination who found London inexhaustible, who looked at coattails and saw black dragons, who looked at carriages and cabs and saw deep sea monsters with eyes of flame, and for whom the street lamps shone with a light quite as eternal as the stars.